The countdown's happening. You know, when you see Lady typing with her cat, we're getting much, much closer. Oh, it's MasterChef, waving at us. Loving it. Already, Dean's been typing a few things there in the chat box on Facebook. Don't forget, it's on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope, trying to take over the world. Getting ready for the 1 minute countdown. Are you ready? More important, am I ready? Yes, I am. I'm ready. The sign says I'm ready, so I know it must be the case. This is all about getting events online. 30 seconds to go. I think I might change this intro. It goes on a bit long. I've been ready for ages, but I'm just trying to give people a heads up and give them a chance to be there. But I'm thrilled that you're here, and that's what counts. Oh, Dean's ready. Yay for Dean. All right, let's go to the final countdown. Hope you're counting along. Booyah! Welcome back to the Get Events Online live stream. My name is Warwick Merry, and I am delighted to be here today and to be your host. Just so you know, I am indeed, this is where I hang out. I hang out at warwickmerry.com, but I am indeed a triple certified individual, a double certified virtual presenter, and also a certified speaking professional. But that's not important. What's important is, of course, what's going on with virtual events or online events. Sponsorship. Can I tell you, I love sponsors, and I love sponsorship, and they've been given a tough deal. And what it means for us as either speakers or as event organisers is if we can't get the sponsors, we're not getting the credibility, we're not getting the cash flow coming in to cover our expenses. As a speaker, you're not going to get paid as much, there's not as much money going around. There's this myth that because the event is happening online that it's not as valuable and I shouldn't have to pay as much. But the value is still there. In fact, I think there's more value with online events. I love them and I think they're fantastic. They can do things that face-to-face can't do. And don't get me wrong, face-to-face are good too. But for sponsors, they've been given a rough deal. For example, it used to be that you'd be sitting there and you'd have all this action going on. So you've got all these people, you'd walk past, you'd bump into them, you have a conversation. There was that physicality. Don't get me wrong, for sponsors, this is also painful. It's expensive. Can I tell you, having worked as a sponsorship consultant, it's incredibly expensive. But it is like shooting fish in a barrel because that's where the money is. You've got your potential prospects there. But that no longer exists. It's disappeared. It's gone. Because we don't have that physical element. We don't have the physical registration desk, the physical walking around. And what's happened is, and I've seen this, is so many organisations, and I was talking to someone earlier in the week, have tried to think, all right, how do we make it so that they're having the same experience? And so they're doing this virtual booth and a virtual presence and it's like, but that's not what's going on. Like, we've got technology here that we can do so much better things than try and go, well, this is how it used to be, let's digitize it and plop it in here. And in fact, some company had done it so bad that you have this booth, but to watch the video, download the PDF, you've got to go back to a media center. You know, we can just make it happen. So